into game number 2. Shirk, it seems like we're going to Kalos Pokemon Stadium. A little bit of a high ceiling, but I think that's actually pretty beneficial for Axem Chriz because Palutena is a character that can kill fairly easily from the top.
Yeah, and we see again Chag relying on his fail-safe option, the character that he feels the most comfortable with, and understandably so. Palutena, even though she got nerfed in the most recent patch of Smash Brothers Ultimate, she's still the strong character that she has always been. Insane nairs, insane neutral air, the aerial attacks that she has are very reliable. So Chag is also taking advantage of this situation. Now, as you mentioned, Kalos Pokemon League is probably going to benefit. To be fair, both of them. We haven't seen Axem Chriz with his Megaman do a lot of Shoryukens, which, are the up tilts, which are very devastating moves, a very devastating move that Megaman has. So we haven't seen it a lot, so I don't think it's going to mess up with this game plan quite a lot. Megaman here, Axem is not relying a lot on top of the ceiling kills, and just like that, Chag getting the back air, and it's sort of what I think we're going to be seeing a lot of. Megaman does have an insane back air, has insane confirms once he gets his hands on you, so I think that's what's going to be the game plan for Axem Chriz, trying to get Chag there, trying to go for the Shoryuken there by the platform, which would definitely got the stock because of how high those platforms are. So yeah, I guess we're gonna see a plethora of opportunities and options from both of them, even though they're fairly linear in a sense. These players, these competitors, have been doing a terrific job at mixing up their approaches and their aggression as well to yield different results. Beautiful catch there, and finally getting stop number 1 from Chag with that beautifully placed up smash.
That is indeed correct. And you're seeing right now that maybe Chag should have just taken care of this game first within Palutena instead of going for the Aegis blades right here. But the thing is, obviously, you can't have that knowledge unless you suffer through it. So right now, we're starting to go... Oh, no, unfortunate SD from Axem Chriz right there, trying to air dodge towards the ledge, but it seems like something short-circuited within this super fighting robot that was the cause of this SD, which is extremely unfortunate, but I like to see it as, instead of a bad factor, I like to see it as a fresh start, which does tend to shift the mentality from the players. But the thing is, it doesn't seem any fresh anymore because Chag just immediately started with the outfit. I'm sorry about that, but he was like, you know what? Okay, USD, all right, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that your mindset is in shambles. And here we go, almost killing with that up air, and it seems like this Chris is a little bit of a deficit, and by a little bit I mean a lot, because slowly but surely Chag is snowballing towards the momentum upwards, and oh my god, attempted to finish him off with the teleport cancel up air right there. Gotta give him credit, but that blade is enough to intercept it, but doesn't even matter. Palutena swirling that stuff upwards. Dance, Lady Palutena, dance with that end windscreen, and taking this game 2.
Yeah, it was a bit of a back-to-back SD'd in the previous game. In game number 1, Chag unfortunately SD'd, and in this case, in game number 2, it was Axem's turn to do the same, to follow suit. And it's, again, you would hate to see SDs, but in this case, we don't mind it too much because that means that we are going to game number 3. Now, these fighters, these competitors really know how to adapt. Their adaptation skills are non-comparable to anyone else on the Wi-Fi scene, especially Chag. I know him for a fact that he's just insane, and when it comes to adapting, and he's back to Palutena, and so he feels comfortable. He feels that this backup from his favorite character, or at least the one he feels the most confident in. So the adaptations that they bring up are going to be essential in order to determine who is going to bring this set home. They are indeed going to be moving to winners. I don't know if it's top 8. I'm not sure. I'm not looking at the bracket, but they're going to be, they're going to move closer towards this goal, the famous top 8 that everyone wants to get. Axem Chriz definitely has an opportunity. I'd be interesting to see if he's going to switch over to Mario, because we saw that he was doing pretty well, especially against Alan this Snake. There you go. The Mario is right on cue. So this matchup is going to be insanely interesting. Axem Chris's Mario versus Chag's Palutena. It's going to be a treat. So make sure to enjoy your snacks, enjoy your agüita, your water, because this match is just getting started and it's going to be insanely incredible.
Hydration check, because I know all of you are salivizing right now because over Lady Palutena and this sweet torture that is right now. But Axem Chriz immediately eating 61% off of one interaction that Chag forced, basically, and it's starting once again. Battlefield for Mario against Palutena seems like a bad idea, but this is exactly why. This is exactly what I was about to mention. That Battlefield is a little thing that could benefit both of these players, because Mario with those up air ladders that could easily steal your stock whenever you least expect it. And here we go, Axem Chriz with the full drift forward, but this is going to be it with the back throw, of course. Lady Palutena with those moves, throwing this plumber towards the left side of the blast zone, and that's going to be it for the first stock of this third game. But the thing is, Axem Chriz has demonstrated, like you mentioned earlier, that he knows when he can and when he can't attack. And Axem Chriz, one of those players that is more than notable for adapting immediately towards a playstyle. It seems like this Mario doesn't really have a lot of pipes that he can get out of in this occasion, because this pressure coming from Lady Palutena is unescapable. Here we go, 105%. A full stock advantage, Shirk, right here is something that you don't like seeing at all, because it means that this match is lopsided towards one of the players. And Jesus Christ, once again, 2 for 2 of those interactions.
Yeah, Chag is showing complete dominance in this situation. Axem Chriz has been falling victim to a lot of the same setups. I'm seeing him fall twice for this explosive flame that Chag does while recovering to the stage. I'm sorry, and it's taking a toll on Axem Chriz. He's not finding a situation where he finds his footing in any opportunity, or see, just like that. Even though he was ready for it in this case, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Chag is capitalizing a lot from every single mistake that Axem Chriz is committing, and he's getting insanely punished by it. Beautiful teleport cancels. There's Chag just showing off, styling off on his opponent, trying to mess up with his psyche, with his mental game, which we know is essential in these kinds of situations. Beautiful teleport cancels that Chag is performing. He's trying to style on his opponent. He's trying to wear him down, tire him physically and mentally, and finally catching him with a back air once again. Chag with a complete control of that 3 stock in game number 3. Beautifully done. There was nothing Axem Chriz could have done in that game. Chag was just in complete domination, switching places. Like I don't know if you guys have seen Jujutsu Kaisen, but if you've seen the latest episodes, teleporting teleporting away and making it incredibly difficult for Axem to react or do anything about it. So insanely dumb for both of them, especially for Chag, the winner of this winner semifinal match, with a commanding 3 stock in the game number 3.
Honestly, it was very, very dominating to see that. One would think, okay, like I mentioned, my intel seems to be very, very wrong. I thought that maybe Palutena would be the pick that Axem Chriz wanted, but maybe he was like, okay, this is something that I could possibly take care of. But it seems like he bit off more than he can chew on this occasion, because Chag's Palutena is one of the most stylish yet effective Palutenas that is within the scene out there, dare I say, within the world. And I'm not talking about my stand, but honestly, it's something that is very, very well implemented, that the platforms are something that you don't want to take Palutena against, which is why I was doubting initially with that stage pick from Axem Chriz. You may think that Mario likes the platforms, but Palutena, she loves them. And I'm not talking like love, like platonic love. Like she loves them. She's in love with them. You see the teleport cancels. You see that she loves to hit those nairs. She loves to hit those up airs. You see that as soon as she can kill, the sooner she can kill, the better. That's why you take her to stuff like Kalos. You take her to stuff like not Town and City anymore, but you see all those type of scenarios that could possibly place her within a situation that she can't kill you as early. That's where you want to take her, not a platform that the only thing that will make the percentage gap to kill you even less.
Exactly. Chag was able to capitalize and optimally approach and seal the deal, seal the stat in this. Wait, this is best of 5?
Yes, this is best of 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, the thing is that it says winner semifinal, so I was confused. Yeah, okay, so we still have one more game. I thought this was the end, but Chag still has another opportunity. Sorry to cut the flow there. I thought the set was over, but yeah, Chag still has another opportunity to show what he's made of. He's going Pythra for a good measure. He knows that he has a bit of an advantage, and he wants to try the character. If anything fails, he can always go back to Palutena and try the same thing that he did earlier. Now with this character swap, we're going back to what happened, I believe, in game number 1, if I'm not mistaken, where it was actually the same matchup, which is interesting and a little complicated for both of them. Pyra is definitely going to be taking stocks left and right with the insane power of that blade that she has, whereas Axem Chriz with Megaman is going to be able to put a lot of pressure when it comes to offstage. We earlier saw insane spikes and just the amount of raw pressure that he can put out with the crash bomb and the leaf shield. So I'm interested to see if Axem is going to be able to perform well after such a dominant destruction that we had in the previous game, almost getting that up smash kill, but not quite enough just yet. Those backers are proving very dangerous, and if he gets another one, he might be able to get the stock, even though it's a little stale, and instead gets punished with that really fast, not fully charged forward smash by Axem Chriz and putting extra pressure with that shield.
He tried to break that shield with his own shield, the leaf shield right there, but it wasn't enough. Finally, Pyra says, you know what? This is Pokemon because I basically beat you with a fire type move, that leaf shield. However, the thing is, whether this is Pokemon or not, this is a matchup-based game, and it seems like Axem Chriz, the first time that he won this, the first game that he won was precisely this matchup, Megaman against the Beyblades. And honestly, right now, it seems like the tables have turned right now, because Chag is the one with the advantage, 70% against 94% against 14, which is basically right now a little bit of a deficit, if I do say so myself. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. 160% with this Megaman. It seems like Chris is struggling to enter, which is something that is you don't want to see against Megaman, because he should be the one that makes the character struggle to go in, not the other way around. And this is the thing, every single time that he's placed within a situation that he doesn't like, Chag is just patiently waiting. It seems that to be the case, and the point to prove within this matchup that patience is key, and Chag has it on point, something that Chris unfortunately is not demonstrating right now, because slowly but surely this conversion, 20% of the love percent, 69 right here, and it seems like this is going to be the game breaker, because Chris is starting to get desperate, and that is a sign of a broken mentality.
Yeah, that's going to be the game plan here. Chag, as you mentioned, has been insanely patient, but also very aggressive. And as you did say, Megaman is usually the one that puts the pressure out, either with the shield, with the lemons, with the crash bomb. And we haven't seen a lot of that. We've seen Chag being dominant overall, especially in this last match. Potential last match where he has to do something different. Unfortunately, understandable because well, not a lot of people know exactly how the recovery works, so it's a little deceptive. So unfortunate as however, Axem Chriz has been losing a bit of composure ever since the previous game of how dominant it was. So Chag does have a bit of a lead here, not only in percentage-wise, also in the matter of the psychology perspective. The mental game is just as important, and Chag is doing a phenomenal job at keeping the pressure on and punishing at every single interaction. He might be able to get the stock here if he is careful enough. Axem needs to be very, very sneaky. Chag has been trying to get those confirmed, but instead gets it with a dunk of that up B. Finally getting that final stock on this set, and Chag pushing forward on this bracket